Hello! Welcome back to fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna write a poem. Who do I want to get with? You know what? I'm not going to be focusing on anyone. I'm going to focus on what I want to write. So, passion, flower, death. What the fuck? Defeat. What? What? Swimsuit. Electricity. Fireworks. Oh god. Philosophy. Incapable. Heartbeat. Flee. Peace. Papa. Awesome. Love. Games. Explode. Graveyard. Vivicus. Doki Doki. Ah! Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Xander.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Can you come with me to buy a snack?
Thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then turns it upside down and its contents spill to the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I could see right through you, Sayori.
It's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option.
Ah! Give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was something in my book. Yuri! Just let me borrow some money!
Thanks. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
Thanks. There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all. Is it there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. What?
Yeah!
Oh no, I suddenly smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles to the desk.
What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
That's okay. That's so nice of you. So happy. Uko!
Fuck it. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Yeah. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
This is really good, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Ugh. Oh, why do I do this to my voice? Sayori runs out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Oh god, okay, that was funny. That was funny. That was fun. God damn it, Sayori. God damn you! Ugh! Okay. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Oh god. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Late's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late.
I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well in Monica.
I don't really. This just kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Xander. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Why does my thing keep loading?
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
You see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything today?
Not really. Let's just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Nani.
Xander!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know the festival is coming up. Me and Monica are going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Xander to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go! I'm gonna find my stuff!
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay! You ready, Xander?
Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, Feels like I'm talking to a kid, taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for this festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would be able to make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. I'm gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Xander, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems.
Can you read my mind?
It's about performing them. Like, you see the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last... the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now I look in every direction. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure this is me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. And I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun!
Sayori spins itself around the hallway again. What the? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I swear to God, I just saw something flash here. I think we're going nuts. Okay. It is 11:51.
Hey, Xander. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission!
A mission, eh? How long time does I spend time with Sayori like this? Well, in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As it, you know, if I had to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings me about a special sort of feeling. I forgot I had in me. Two of us into the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We need to find.
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color!
Fine. And then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped my by accident!
Smack.
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly released her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry! There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Yeah, it's right there. A bump started to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. But it should be fine if... But I should find you some ice.
Xander!
Where would I find ice? Where would I even find ice from? Ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to! I'm fine with looking like he either could!
Even wincing from the face, it already makes a silly joke. What the fuck, Sayori? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay!
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used to make an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her face and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong place before I spilled them all.
Sayori, here. And Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts to drink from it. Sayori, what the fuck? God damn it! It's for your head! You fool! exactly what I said, too. That's funny. That's really funny, game. That's funny. That's really funny, game. That's really funny, game.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori placed the ball against the bump on her head.
It stings!
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Oh, face. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Xander. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
No, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep you creaking.
Oh no, she's having a stroke!
I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
I don't think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
And her. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that, bitch! I am an iron-fisted ruler of death! And I really don't do these kinds of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Xander, I'm glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's been this long already, hasn't it? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
And if I hide it under my bangs!
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ah!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I fell Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about ready to start with sharing our poems. Yes, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead under the shelf.
Well, anyway. Were we able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh. I have it right.
Yeah. Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Xander. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share our poems? I guess I should grab mine. Some about blood and swimsuits. Making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Monica first. Hi again, Xander. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Get my poem to Monica.
Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori.
I'm gonna end up with Sayori, I guess. Hold on. Anyways,
It makes me think of Sayori, just like the other one you wrote.
you two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? And then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like... I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Alright, I'm back. That was a jump cut. That was a jump cut just to see the save. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. That's just really fucking weird. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where to put and how to space out words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The way I wrote the lines really short, it makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of the feeling, or a conversation with the reader. guess putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. So do not touch that save. That was weird. That was really weird. I did not like that. For some, that I didn't even read that shit. That was weird. That was really, really weird. Sayori.
Xander! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean,
You're really the only one who feels that way, so...
you're the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well... I get... I don't feel good about any of this! I don't know why! I don't feel good about any of this situation! That wasn't... You don't... I don't understand! I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Eh? Wah.
Stop. That was weird. I went from like straight up being like, oh god, what's happening to... Oh, my head hurts. Okay. I'm still waiting for the disturbing imagery! Like the fire! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. just meant that you're really a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write a poem about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I could feel more. I could feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have a kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pomp, I pat her head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know!
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with their pencils between her hands.
Hey, Xander? Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Why?
Because, well, this is the first time you've written something for me.
Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
They broke my pencil!
Sorry hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get the rest for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. She looks at my ass. Sorry clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Oh shit. Why can't I grab my face? Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Okay. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, I am done. I open, and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, pulling them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
You see that? It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. Don't think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. You feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty
passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always got a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. And seeing the passion in her eyes makes it a hard choice for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, that was a compliment. What the... Glad... Hold on. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. It's, I think doesn't mean Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might as well have the same. You might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can see that we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess it's supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang with the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know, people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter! It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people found out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I agree! I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. You're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, just not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Well, anyway. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Xander. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. I feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Your nods, Timley hands me your poem. The raccoon! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as as an ordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, but perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my favorite writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions to them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of thing I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Oh! Interesting. So I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for strange interests? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would... to me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of me for make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my job. It's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that! Nah, don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really know what to do with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we could give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. She doesn't like this. She don't like it. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been cutting the posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I did sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, you're shaking your head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their... Oh, shit. I guess it's kind of... I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At the least we could do that, help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
It's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
The club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way.
Monica, this is too sad.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off helping everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. I'll get the poem she has in mind for herself. She sits behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Mika begins reciting her poem. Your clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply being a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed, and Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's found up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the senior paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimsonite. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened to Yuri. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform to the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And glances around. She's just bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Bye. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess it's next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This was called my meadow.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's not harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it as if you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much of it, but hearing it come off of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she really... Oh, sorry. When she really likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Hey, even Xander likes it. Yes, that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? He came out I like how what? He came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of her.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Xander. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Xander lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
That's okay.
It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. It just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Yeah, well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I could do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll have to do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go,
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Xander, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Oh, bird. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, I have a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well...
Well... You know what? I'm taking the headphones off for a second. Oh god, I look like that one kid from, Johnny Test. Oh god. Cut that out. You know what? 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 Fuck it. Sayori is my kind of gal. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going the Sayori path. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I've decided. I have decided. I'm going to announce this. I have decided that Sayori is best waifu. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I'd ditch you for Yuri?
Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Xander. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri should deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, you've already made up my mind. I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, the point of speculating something that's never going to happen. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright. Passion. Insight. Puppy!
Sucks.
Hair. Oh shit. Stream. Oh god. Doki. No. Shit. Melon. No. Oh god. Oh god. Bubbles. No. Bliss. Imagination. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Lucky. Gig. Oh god, no. Charm. Special. Secretive. Wonderful. Suicide? Misfortune? Suicide! Okay, oh man, who last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Been practicing piano again?
Yeah,
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
well maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great!
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm talking about I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sounds a bit like, you sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? But that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Ika.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. The reactions are as funny as Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting in the desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I went Hey! You're spacing out again.
Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me.
You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Did you worry too much about me?
I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe we should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. If they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Xander, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much. Reading into it a little too much, but she's just downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Xander. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it. No. Me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about her well-being, about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? It's like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Xander. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't shade too much, but Sayori talked about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah. She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always been. You're so funny, Xander. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I wouldn't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up at the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her ear, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out from the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. What was she talking about with Sayori? Hey, Monica, let's talk. Hi, Xander, ampersands. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in a bunch of... being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to get it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. The Monica took the poem holding from my hands. My arms hurt. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. And again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Well, I guess you could say that. Although we've kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. But how Sayori's been a little bit off late today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Xander, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? No! I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Okay. That's not ominous at all! She's always been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. There really isn't time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Yeah, alright. The lady who knows everything. The old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the winds. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quilt expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I even speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. All of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legends do not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. No way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the clip prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? I don't like you, Monica! Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. human beings aren't two-dimensional. Yuri.
Well done, Xander. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Maldeka. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing the writing and seeing what others think.
Hang on real quickly. Alright.
Is there achievements for this game?
There are no achievements. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Well, it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Xander?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer.
And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring, discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Yeah. Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated and your writings have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. You want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky, it exposes an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet, but when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give up? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down to the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose it's supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles and the thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not too bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poem? Why are you so emotionally... Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh! No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up... Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah! Wait, no, I'm going gah? Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, that's hard for me to do. Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Alright, here we go. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that oh, no. Ah! Okay. Okay, I don't know. My microphone's working. I don't know why the fuck I'm thinking it's not. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart stop. Leap. Sorry, why'd I say stop? In a way you thought you had left. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the daydream. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Oh, your statement was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, you better not have anything sick bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted to write us about the same topic. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did anyway. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing it that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's not what happened. Sayori said that you suggested. That's Sayori. Fuck. Sayori!
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Xander.
Yeah, thanks. Oh! I can't do the Roblox death sound. Oh! Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course! Everything is fine! I'm a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Xander. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing up your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah, I guess you're the one who likes them the most.
Why?
Okay!
Don't you want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Xander. I know.
Oh, don't fucking cry, bitch!
I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Oh, don't make me cry, 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 don't make me cry. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. Glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself to put on a smile.
It's nothing, Xander. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Why is me being close to you making something hard? Hang on. Wait a minute. So this is my best friend, correct? Why the fuck would me getting closer to my best friend be a bad thing? Oh, something's gonna happen to me, isn't it? Oh, okay. Either something's gonna happen to me, or something's gonna happen to her.
I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit
early today. Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
What? What? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? When do we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual.
That's right. You deviated from the usual catchphrase with addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well today, and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri? Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when on you guys when she's not around. That may be the case, but if you can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's a relief. That's great. What the fuck happened? What the hell? Okay, I swear to God it said that's a relief. You're a wonderful help. You're a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Xander. The one who is truly useless. Nah, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would be really appreciative of that. That's... I guess I spend the weekend with one of my club members. I wonder if they're going to respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monika's giving me a choice, but you should be sitting in your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Xander might not like to be ordered around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you'd be an excuse to make excuses for Xander too. But what do you say? Baking is work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Xander to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Xander, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I really want to check on Sayori. Damn it. But I don't trust. What the fuck is happening to my hair? My hair like changes every time I take the headphones off. I don't like Madoka. I don't like her. She's creeping me the fuck out. With her like fourth wall breaking shit. I don't know if that's a joke, or if this is like something I'm supposed to be picking up on. I can't tell. I'm worried about Sayori, but... Oh my god. Madoka is concerning me. I'm sorry. I need to check on Sayori. I mean, if this is going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. No! Oh my god! Fuck you! Fuck! Fine. Wait. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. I don't remember her saying that, but fuck it. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, but
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Xander's the one who...
it doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do a good job as you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute the resources.
So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Santa to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My gut is telling me that something is going on with this club, so I'm gonna pick the opposite one of the one that I'm not gonna point at.
Okay. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it probably could use 2 people.
Don't worry.
Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Yeah. Just a minute you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyways. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh, don't make me feel bad! That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Yeah! So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Xander?
Me?
I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Oh! She's spouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering her help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cookies will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. He releases his hand around her to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay. I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. No one packed up their things. I started to follow Monica and Yuri out the door just to chat with each other. Where are you going? Eh. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Yeah, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? You gave me her number. Okay, coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, it would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Huh? Didn't you say that you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this either! Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof, because I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. I always feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. We do. We totally do. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday! And with that, see you in the next video.